So let's dive into a grounding practice. I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a chair. If you do so, please move to the front edge of the chair so your spine is not supported. If you sit on the floor, you can put a cushion underneath your bum so you sit a little bit elevated, which allows you to just keep a straight spine throughout the whole practice. And once you found your seat, I invite you to place your hands onto your knees or your lap, and then to just gently close your eyes. And my first invitation is to simply bring your observation towards your breath. There's nothing that you need to change right now, nothing to fix. Maybe you're drifting into your head, thinking about how you should breathe deeper because you read in a book that you should not breathe into your chest. Whatever it might be, wherever you are, and however your breath flows right now in this moment, I welcome you to welcome it. And to simply remove whatever judgment, whatever labels you might put onto it. And just notice how your breath feels in your body. And while you keep your awareness rooted in your breath, I invite you to gently let your sit bone, the lowest part of your spine, sink a little bit deeper into the chair or the cushion underneath you. Just feel how it gets heavier and heavier, and how it almost pulls you down into your body. And simultaneously, while your tailbone is getting heavier, I invite you to feel how the crown of your head is becoming lighter, pulling up to the ceiling and the sky above. While you can feel your spine elongating, becoming taller, more rooted. I want you to bring your awareness back towards your breath. And just notice any difference, just through those simple movements of allowing your spine to rise, allowing yourself to take up space. And maybe you can feel how your breath naturally starts to sink deeper into your rib cage and lower belly. And while noticing the depth of your breath, I now invite you to gently, not push, force, but to lead your breath deeper into the lower part of your belly. So with every inhalation, your belly starts to move away from your spine. And every time when you exhale, your belly starts traveling back to the back of your spine, like a natural wave that builds and falls. And while you give yourself permission to let your breath sink deeper, I invite you to relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and even open your mouth so that your exhalation can fall out. So you breathe in through the nose, relax your jaw, and breathe out through the mouth. Just notice how every exhalation allows you to relax deeper and just come back to yourself. Keep breathing like this for a couple more breaths. And I invite you to welcome some sound with every exhalation. It doesn't need to be loud. Like a sigh, gentle sigh. It almost feels like a weight drop from your shoulders, your neck, maybe even your head. What you can imagine with every exhalation, how you drop some of the stress that you're currently holding, some of the responsibilities, some challenges that might occupy you. Just feel how some of the weight that you might put onto your own shoulders is becoming lighter and lighter and lighter. And every time when your head comes in, tries to pull you out of your body back into the endless train of thoughts. Just bring your awareness back to your breath. No need to judge yourself, no need to get angry or frustrated. It happens to all of us. But with a lot of compassion, a lot of love and presence, just come back into your body. And then just notice any difference in your body, good or bad, positive or negative. I invite you to just observe without labeling, without judging, without putting it into any categories or boxes. Just notice any differences than a couple of minutes ago. Hmm. If you want to keep breathing out through your mouth, you can do so if it feels good in your body, if it serves you. Other than that, I invite you to close your mouth and just breathe through the nose. And then I want you to just turn one question within, inside to yourself. And instead of looking for the answer in your head, trying to analyze, trying to figure it out, I really, really, really invite you to stay connected to your breath, stay present within yourself, and to allow the answer to come from a deeper place than your thoughts, than the surface which most of us are living in. And the question that I want you to turn inward is, where am I currently not listening to myself? And what is the message that I'm here to receive? And whenever the answer came to you, and that might have already happened, it might be that you still might need to sit a little bit longer with yourself, which is an invitation from my end to keep sitting. And maybe it might even that nothing comes to the surface, which is totally fine too. Then just repeat the same practice tomorrow. Take some time to just listen. Maybe you have not listened to yourself for so long that You need to build that connection. You need to reconnect, not just now for those couple of minutes, but on a regular basis, which I literally welcome all of you to do. But to close this practice, I invite you to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's take two more in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Allow your breath to come back to its natural flow, and then gently open the eyes. Just look around in your room or outside, wherever you sit. Hmm. Hmm. And then sit with that lesson. Ask yourself, how can I embody that lesson? How can I give a little bit more of the things that I might overheard within myself? How can I give a little bit more of that today to myself? And you can sit down journaling. You can get your phone, just write it down. And really, awareness is one thing, but putting in actions that are honoring the wisdom that we receive through our observation is, I would even say, as equally as important as being aware of where we are standing in our own way. Because those actions, those represent us getting out of our own way to live the life that we're here to live our truth, to embody who we truly are. So, thank you for joining. If you feel courageous enough to share your lessons in the comments down below, I deeply invite you to do that because it encourages others to reconnect with themselves, lean into that practice, and just listen a little bit deeper. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. It just supports me and supports the community all over the world for more people to just receive this practice. Not my practice, but receive this practice which might serve them to come back to themselves. So thank you everyone for joining. I deeply appreciate you, and I see you for the next one.